America's most disturbing true crime story. This Toy Box Killer documentary explores one of the most disturbing true crime cases in American history. Imagine waking up in complete darkness. Your hands are chained. Your body feels weak and heavy. Before you can scream, a calm male voice begins playing on a cassette tape, explaining exactly how you will be tortured. This is not a horror movie. This is not fiction. This happened in the United States. Tonight, this true crime documentary uncovers the terrifying story of David Parker Ray, the Toy Box Killer. David Parker Ray was born in 1939. To the outside world, he appeared completely ordinary. He worked as a mechanic and lived quietly in Elephant Butte, New Mexico. Neighbors described him as polite, calm, and helpful. But behind closed doors, David Parker Ray lived a secret life of sadism, control, and calculated cruelty. In the middle of the New Mexico desert, David Parker Ray owned an isolated trailer. From the outside, it looked abandoned. Inside, investigators discovered one of the most horrifying crime scenes in American history. David Parker Ray called it the Toy Box. The Toy Box was a soundproof torture chamber. Police found chains, surgical tools, restraints, electric shock devices, cameras, and drugs designed to paralyze victims and erase their memories. Among everything, one object disturbed investigators the most: a cassette tape. The tape calmly explained that escape was impossible, resistance would bring extreme pain, and the victim was now his slave. Psychologists noted that the tape alone could permanently damage a person's sense of reality. Many victims were drugged so heavily that they later forgot parts, or even all, of the abuse. Estimated victims, up to 60 women, suspected by authorities and accomplices, though no bodies were ever found, and Ray was never convicted of murder. The escape. In March 1999, Cynthia Vigil escaped naked and terrified, with an iron dog collar and chains still locked around her neck. She ran to a nearby home, and police were called. Her bravery ended the Toy Box Killer's reign of terror. The Discovery Police raided the trailer. One officer described it as pure evil. The toy box and the tape were real. David Parker Ray was arrested. He was not alone. Investigators learned David Parker Ray had help from his girlfriend Cindy Hendy, his daughter Glenda Jessie Ray, a friend named Dennis Yancey, and possibly others. David Parker Ray was convicted of kidnapping and torture, sentenced to over 223 years in prison. He died of a heart attack on May 28, 2002, before he could be fully interrogated about suspected murders. No complete confession. No victim list. No bodies recovered. Limited closure for survivors and families. Psychological analysis. Ray exhibited extreme sadism, a profound lack of empathy, an obsession with control, and ritualistic abuse. This was planned, methodical cruelty, not impulsive violence. If Cynthia Vigil had not escaped, the Toy Box Killer might never have been caught. And somewhere in the desert, the tape might still be playing. Some monsters don't look like monsters. They live quietly until someone survives.